drops in for him. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers.
Oh!
Wow! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Memphis ball.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's a pick. Here's Teray. He's got 5. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defense now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Teray. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And here's Ingram outside. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, great positioning and timing from Şengün there. And his height helps a little too.
Pass to Teray. Puts up a 3. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And that one's good. Ingram's got 9.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Here's Bane. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Back to Ingram. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bane surveying the D. Outside for Brooks. Shot clock at 6. On the take. And Ingram with the block.
Well, he's one of the longest wings in the league. And right there, putting that reach to good use.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Teray, that's good. He's got 7.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Talk about using that speed. Green to the rim with ease.
Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And here's Ingram from the arc. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
Driving inside. Pippen, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Hendricks. And stolen by Bane. Pass to Wells. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Lets it fly from 18. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Hendricks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hendricks has gotten his first basket of the night. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. Now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Batten can't get it to go.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Pippen. Still no points. To the left wing. Clock at 6. They get it back. Here's Jackson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Benton. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Here's Pippen. There's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And they get it back.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And so it's Memphis with it. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. LeVert, right side. Here's Pippen. No points so far. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Batten. Into the lane.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Pippen. Pass to Wells. LeVert, left side. 6 to shoot. Back to Jackson. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Knox. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Pippen. Good work there as it goes.
It took 6 attempts, but he finally hits a shot.
To the paint. Here's Hendricks. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Jackson.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
LeVert outside. 4 seconds left. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. The home team calls timeout. And here's Porter outside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So we conclude the first half. Up by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
17.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Pippen. Pass to White. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Out to the right wing. Back to Porter. Right wing. Six on the shot clock. Drains the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
Here's Pippen. Shoots from the line. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
The shot off that time.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Pippen. It's LeVert on the wing. From the arc. And another miss by Memphis. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Out to the wing. Here's Wells. Three-pointer, no good. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Ingram. The rebound by Jackson.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Wells. Pass to Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. Got it. Pippen's gotten his second bucket.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. And it's blocked. Outside Ingram. Up and in on the layup. Ingram's got 11 points.
Well, fighting through it there. Ingram can get aggressive when he needs it inside.
Here's Pippen. Blocked. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Memphis ball.
It's stolen by Ingram. Astonishing transition from Green.
Yeah, generating points off turnovers. Ingram igniting the flame.
Here's Pippen. .52 seconds left in the third. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pippen. Green covering. And here's Jackson. Shoots over Şengün. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .41 seconds left in the third. Pass to Ingram from 6 feet away. Cleared away by Wells. Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Pippen going inside. Tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Beyond the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Now here's LeVert. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Memphis team. 21.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now Ingram. Smith outside. Here's Hood-Schifino. Pass to Green. Nice execution inside from Green.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Wells. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Outside for LeVert. Goes back up. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
The shot by Ingram, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's LeVert for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Outside, Green with the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Pippen. Smith with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
It's LeVert on the wing. It's rebounded by Şengün. Outside, Green. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by White. Grizzlies trail by 14. An open look, LeVert. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And that one misses. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Toure, no good. Outside, Green. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Outside Ingram. Here's Hutchefino. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Poke loose. Grizzlies trail by 18. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Toure. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul. Second team.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Toure.
Both shots good from the strike. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. And the shot's good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
The three from Bain. Rebounded by Ingram. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Give me some more, you say it like that. When I